Stasis. Okay, there we go. Oh god, where was I going? I was going to the medical bay, and I think I still have the thing written down over here. That one. I know the last one was that one. Or was it that one? I think it was possibly that one. Yeah, that crude drawing. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have been an asshole yesterday. I don't care. Let's see here. Yeah, it's probably best if I just go, that's not the right button. It's probably best if I just go and, check it, yeah? Let's go do that. So it's in there. It was, what? Which one was it? I think it was that one. Yeah, medical bay. Okay, so... Oh, it's the 2-arm one and then the really narrow one. Okay, cool. Let me out. There we go. Yep. Yep. That one, and... Not that one. That one. Yeah, see, there we go. Shit me!
This is either brilliant or very, very stupid.
I'm gonna say both.
If it works, it works. Don't you judge me. Ooh, cutscenes. Imagine the cutscenes in this game are, like, beautiful. Because they are.
Quantum devices are not permitted in specimen storage. Quarantine procedures initiated. Quantum storage device reset.
Oh. Did I steal all my shit?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, looks like they stole all my shit.
It looks like the medical facilities. I think I'm on the right track.
I'd hope so.
Yeah, you're on the medical bay, level 1.
Okay, good.
Your daughter is 4 decks below you. She is so close, John.
4 decks.
So close.
I think you're lying to me. I don't have any reason to think that, but it's a game. Ooh, hello.
This is strange.
What, all the
Not
blood?
finding any PDTs in your area. They should remain active. Even on the
Tell me, John.
Oh, fuck off. You tried to kill me earlier, so...
Jackal.
You're so rude.
Dr. Milan.
Yeah.
Ah. She's been talking about me.
A little bit.
Look, I'm nobody. I just want to find my family.
Without a family, man alone in the world. The impulse.
Get this way.
Cold. Now you clearing, John. Make us make no mistake. You are alone.
That's rude.
Trip, are you there? I'm down from the comm system. What did he say?
He knew me. He knew my name. Could he help us?
John, this is happening because of him. He did all of this.
This is all too much for me, Tia. I'm just a school teacher.
You were a
I
school
don't promise
teacher?
you, but I want to find your family.
I didn't know
as much as
that.
you do.
Did I know that?
We're in this together.
I don't know if I knew that. But... yeah, these are the... so there's 2 gun turrets. There's... Juca-Cola vending machine. Where's this? Anything else? Curiosity. Yeah. Yep. Or one shot the other one to death. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, is shoot one to death, get one to shoot the other to death, and not, you know, stick myself in it. Oh, for... No! No, 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 no. Alright, skip this. Go over, touch the vending machine. Whoops! Fuck! No.
This isn't gonna work.
Well, I don't know then. Ooh, loose wires. Loose wires. They're loose wires, John. Use a can on them. Get them.
No, that won't work.
Oh, fuck off. Alright. Hey! What is triggering them? Is it like a platform? Possibly. Possibly. Because there's the indentation on the floor is where it is. Obviously, I'm missing something. Ooh, here's some more loose wires.
I think that will just break it.
That's the most obnoxious vending machine I've ever heard. Let's just save here. Okay, seriously, what is causing these? Don't... That. Yep, right there, okay. And one does shoot the other one off, and then it kind of jitters back and forth, so obviously missing something. Maybe you should just drink it, John. You could probably just drink it, actually. Let's try that. Load that. Drink it.
I don't think that'll work.
You don't know how to drink things? Noted. Whoa, 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 whoa! You motherfucker! Why? Walk that way. Don't try to run around that way. What are you going? Where are you? Why? So... Can I get more?
Never liked Coca-Cola.
Oh, okay, that'll do. This'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna save again, just so that so I don't have to do that again. Alright, now can you touch that one, or are you gonna be stupid and get shot to death? No. Not open, it's locked anyways. Fuck! Okay. This. Yep. Later. Hello. Dead body, slow spinning fan, shadow. Okay. Movement you swear you saw. Pistol, that sounds like a trap to me. How about... save again, because this is probably... Cease! Ooh, yeah. I tried to hit F3. What game was F3 saving? Was that disturbed save button?
On the body too.
Yeah, he's had better days. Alright, let's see what's up. More power outages today. Damn it, I thought they had a lid on that. People have been way crankier than usual. One of my boys just broke down today, shaking and scratching like he was suffering from withdrawal or something. I checked with the nurses who examined him, and it seems like there was some sort of drug in his system. He swore blind he wasn't dirty and hadn't been taking anything, but they're already preparing a tribunal for the poor guy. The thing is, I believe him. Everybody's been acting peculiar lately. What's happening to my beautiful ship? That crap is growing up the spine of this baby like a cancer. I keep mailing Dr. Milan about this, but he hadn't responded to any of my messages. I know he's reading them because I get more of those stooges from hydroponics down to collect samples whenever I send more than a few words his way. I managed to quarter his assistant the other day and demanded to know when we'd be getting our share of the rations. She looked at me like she hadn't slept in weeks and said soon. None of us are sleeping properly. Blah, 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 properly. I try to greet each day with a smile, but the wrenches are getting panicky, if not mutinous. I spend my time breaking up fights instead of maintaining the engines. I was thinking of taking a group down to the engine ports and torching that shit off the hull, but I'm worried it's too late for that now. Who is this? Stephen Tryson. Alright, no more engineers, no more hope. When you take those things away, you got nothing left. I'm dictating this wedged under the main security terminal. I don't think any of those things will hear me. The rest of the survivors holed up in the bulkheads, but nobody was willing to risk leaving until we had some sort of protection. I pointed out we'd either starve or die anyway, so they voted overwhelmingly for me to try and get help. So I came down here through one of the maintenance access tunnels and programmed the security terminals... Hang on, what? Program the security terminal to mark any individuals with their PDTs still implanted as hostiles. That should at least get the turrets on our side. I'm not sure it'll work, but it's all I could do. Well, that helped. I'm alone now. Hell, I'm used to it. Never met the right girl and all that. I'm pretty sure I heard Lotus screaming. You know, they're probably all dead now, but I can't know for sure. I could hear those things peeling panels off the floor and walls like they were paper, and I'll be damned if they'll find me cowering under the floor like that. Guy Fawkes jumped with the noose around his neck when he was about to be executed. Did you know that? They were going to half strangle him and then rip him to pieces, but he cheated the executioners, breaking his own neck before they could carry on torturing him. I'm going to do likewise. Got a gun for my protection, see? Only one bullet left, but no matter. I'll only need one. Notices and reports. From Dr. Ayal Rajakupar. I don't know. To all staff, personal data test. Shut up! Shut up! Alright. Dear all, for those of you who are still able to receive these messages on the intranet, you'll know by now that the creatures are using our PDTs to proceed past security checkpoints. Fuck, they're smart. To prevent this, I've decided that each in turn you'll proceed under armed guard to the primary surgery pod where your PDTs will be removed. Once this is done, we will reprogram the security protocols so they will target all creatures that still possess these tags. Do not answer to the doors to your quarters unless confirmed by the designated password. Today that word is Aegis. Alright, emails inbound and outbound. Alright, this is how it is. The unidentified substance... Blah, blah, blah. I cannot speak today. Tonight. The unidentified substance is still spreading. It's fouled up engine ports D through G, and after a brief confab with the drive engineers, I can tell you that it's having a detrimental effect on the efficiency and speed of the engines. The long and short of it is that the ship is seriously slowing down. The only thing accelerating is the speed of the fungal growth. Its origin is unknown, although we're narrowing it down. This is a crisis situation. Use the hardest stuff you can find to remove it from fixtures and drive plates without actually endangering the protective casing of the drive cores. Good luck, guys. Okay, so that went well for him, it sounds like. Alright, how about we go touch that? Empty. At least he knows it's emptied. Did it say it was emptied before? Let's just take it. It's an item. Alright, now let's go fuck with the sentry terminal. Oh, there's another path down there, it looks like. Or I could probably jam one of the... Oh, wait, no. They're not, like, super fast fans. I don't know. Okay. Now, look at that. What am I looking at here? No or low ammunition. It's just destroyed. I can't interact with that, can I? Nope, doesn't look like I can interact with that. No, it just clicks out if I try to do anything. So obviously that's not what I came down here for. I kind of thought it would be, but apparently not. How about you crawl all the way over there? No? Oh god, this is slow. This is slower than the liquid sewage area. Oh, I think that was sewage. It's probably sewage. I think it said it was sewage, so... You'll get there someday. I want to break it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, go do that. Oh my god. Yeah, just pour it all over the terminal. Yep. Fabulous. I feel like I'm gonna regret that immediately. But what's down there? I don't, you know what? It's so fucking slow, I don't want to know, so... This is so slow. And if it's something important, then, I can't get out of here, can I? I can't get out through the way I got in. Oh, yes I can. It just has to be right there, and only there will do. But dry jets of red fluid are...
I hate doors.
One override. Coming up.
You sure about that?
Shit, John. The security systems in medical are inaccessible. It's like they've been locally reset. I can't access anything.
I'll think of something.
Was that? That wasn't hanging before. I was kind of half expecting you to get, electrocuted.
I don't think this will fit.
Well, fuck off. Alright, what do we do with this? This doesn't help me. I'm still locked in here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm locked in here. So, try it on everything. Disconnected sentry gun. Yeah. I wanted that earlier. And then it exploded. And then reappeared. Okay. Well... you chill!
Wow.
Yeah, quite a bit of force to it, didn't it? It looked like a minigun. Or a Gatling gun. Blood, but no bodies. Yeah, they're all gone. Who would have guessed? Alright, where am I?
Warning. This area is off limits to all active PDT users. Please see your supervisor for further instructions.
Is this the surgery pod?
That makes no sense. All PDTs. That's everyone.
Can I tell her what I read?
Also change security settings. Stop anyone from heading down below.
Or coming up.
Yeah, you know what they were doing. So, how about you just do that? Bloody splatters across the windows, PDA over there. Alright, looks like we got some reading to do. Alright, Erica Boxer, that utter jerk. I cannot believe that asshole. What kind of a man dumps a girl on their anniversary? Poor Danica's in hysterics. I had to swap my shifts on account of that prick. Sadie made that easy enough. She's such a good friend to me. We were inseparable at nursing school until she decided to branch out into botany. Seems she suited more to general medical research than patient care. That's fine, I don't mind. I prefer working with people to plants anyway. The new walkway in hydroponics is a bonus too. Some of our boys like to stretch their new limbs among the greenery. Who said that the new departments were of no use? This is selfish, I know, but damn it, I've had so much on my plate. I'm having to do serious overtime, and then ungrateful turds like Eric mean I've got even more to deal with. My poor baby sister. Body of a 30-year-old woman, mind of a 16-year-old girl. Apparently, he says being the pilot of the Ozymandias is just too much pressure on a relationship. As is that sweet little co-pilot he recently acquired. I've had it up to here with pilots. Are they ever not chasing tail? Well, tonight should be okay, as I've got Danica coming around with some of the girls and a shipment of Martian champagne. Alright, the budget increase is oh my god. The budget increase is proving to be a blessing and a curse. We've got no more equipment. We've got more equipment for sure, but nowhere near enough space for it. If only the groom lake was one of those modular types, we might be able to get some extra room. Sadie and I are working our butts off around here. God bless Sadie. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be an alcoholic by now. Danica is still not over her douchebag ex and calls me up crying most nights just to talk about how she misses him. Next time I see him, I'm going to punch his lights out. Lovely. I worry about Danica. She's depressed, not eating, not sleeping. I might ask Ingracia, I don't know how you say that, to book her in for an appointment room. She needs a shrink. Work-wise, the regeneration tanks are working beautifully, but the increased demand for them means we're running short of chemical dissociation regions. Alright, and the cell growth regeneration fluid is pretty much spent. Speaking of the fluid, it's this new stuff Dr. Milan's unit has had us using. It's technically the same as the last stuff, but I'm sure the molecular composition is different. Apparently it's 4 times as effective. It seems kinda unpredictable, actually. I've already asked Dr. Harvey to request that we switch back to the old one, which he has done. Twice. Why are they ignoring us? Crazy huge brawl in the mess hall today. All of the guys sweating and looking like they OD'd or something. There's been a spike in violent assaults. I'd swear it has something to do with the new supplies that came in. Ever since the new regen fluid, it seems like everything else is slightly off too. I'm sure of it. Diet, medicines, genetic samples, you name it. I spoke to Sadie and she also swears there's been tampering. The idea that we've been ingesting bad food for months scares the shit out of me. I'm going to get a friend of mine to analyze some samples. Until then, I'm locking my door at night. I'm not sure who I can trust. Sadie's been giving me strange looks too. I might actually change the lock. I don't care anymore, I just don't care. I have to see Danica, I have to. She's with 2 others near the hangar, and I'm stuck here in medical. 2 rifles taken from Malone and Bird, and a laser scalpel. That's all we've got. That's all we have to get there. Sadie keeps fighting me on this and making excuses. She's starting to piss me off. Has that idiot forgotten where we are? That the Groom Lake is now a freaking hunting ground, and my sister is in the middle of it? I don't fucking care if they don't come with me. I have to see my sister. I have to know about Danica. I heard her on the radio a day or so ago, so I know she's still alive. She has to be hiding. Danica was always better at me than hide and seek and back home. Oh, it took me hours to find her. Once Mom sent a search party for her and she'd been hiding at the bottom of the garden, tucked inside a dirt hole where Dad was planting beets. She's hiding. She has to be. Sadie is causing me problems. If she won't come with me, I guess I'll have to make her come along, whether she wants to or not. You people need to relax. Alright, what are we getting? Dear Eric, was under the misapprehension that your request was perhaps just paranoia. But given the test I performed on the provided samples, well, I have to be honest, its implications are frightening. I will generally concur with your initial theory that some batches just went bad, but there is clearly much more than spoilage at work. You have to understand that when batches like this are spoiled, they are all spoiled, not just a few. A fungus, for instance, will spread through samples, but there is an astonishing difference between the samples you've sent me. Some seem to have been cultivated quite for the qualities they demonstrate. Did you know the Brassica sample is enhanced with a genetically enhanced form of PCP. I know this because I tested the sample on one of my rats. The poor little thing flashed out violently, suffered a seizure, and then died. The precise name is DVA-5, a drug that was popular for enhancing the abilities of so-called remote viewers during the eugenics wars. Laboratory-created stuff. All designers, all professional. The most alarming part is, owing to the different genetic strains seen in the 5 samples you sent for analysis, I get the impression that these contaminants were deliberately distributed to both staff and patients. I'm not sure what lunatic would do such a thing, least of all on a long-haul lab ship, but I've already sent a request to my superiors at the Ministry to examine the matter further. On an informal note, please look after yourself, Erica. You were always my best pupil, and I'm pleased you chose to confide in me. I do apologize that it's taken me so long to get back to you. Be careful. With fondest affection, Luke, Professor, University of Tampa, Florida. Yeah, okay. Oh, and there's another one. And bloodstains. Disturbing evidence of a slaughter. Stenciling leads to reception. Alright.
I think I found the crew.
Are they also bloodied up? Like the guy under the
Nope, just blood.
You could say that. I'm not sure how many people I'm looking at.
I'm looking at a pile of just blood.
Something from a eugenics war painting.
Tried to push through, John.
It's just blood.
A few decks below. One step at a time.
You've seen worse. You have seen worse, I know, because I've seen you seen worse. Like all the dissolved corpses. I thought I had that becoming the new medical... Alright, okay. One thing I will say about this game, way too reliant on PDAs and text logs. Jesus Christ. I thought that becoming the new head medical tech on this deck would actually improve things, but it's like being thrown into the lion's den. The lockdowns a few months back was a pain, but these inventory decrepit... discrepancies are the real problem, and then yesterday the systems went haywire. The first thing Erica does, of course, is call up her little sister to make sure she's okay. I suppose I can understand that. I just wish that, well, I wish she'd ask after me sometimes, too. Yesterday, during the power outage, I was locked inside a storage room for 2 hours, but Danica's fine, of course, so who cares about me? I was only trapped in a product storage room with only plant cultures and human limbs for company. I took a look at them, actually. It's part of my job with the plants anyways, and I had to do something to keep my mind off things. Good specimens, all of them, except for samples 99 D, E, and F. I couldn't for the life of me work out why samples this badly mutated would be permitted anywhere near the greenhouse. These are recent, too. Dear God, what imbecile in shipping sent these to storage? Kane's hydroponics have the strictest quarantine regulations in the galaxy, punishable by losing your damn job. It must be that new section of a few floors down. They've got all kinds of fools on the payroll. You know, I usually like to spend some time in the greenhouse, but I swear something's going funny with some of the new crops. Erica said I'm probably just imagining it, but I had a whole batch of brassica growth cultures thrown out the other day showing signs of what looked like Dutch elm disease. How is that possible? I'm going to submit a report. How I am supposed to explain to Dr. Melan and the board that we have mutant cultures in storage and perfectly good crops with extinct diseases is another matter. Erica's lost her damn mind. I'm scared out of my mind right now. She's dragged us on a fool's errand across the ship to look for Danica. I tried to tell her how I saw one of those things wearing Danica's face the other morning. Oh God, it makes me want to puke just thinking about it. Oh, so I want to think wearing Danica's face. So yeah, Danica's probably dead. And these guys are also all dead because they're all smeared across the floor. Oh God, it makes me want to pee. Oh, I just read that. Looked like it was a deflated balloon as it scuttled up the walls. I swear Ingressia fried it with a bolt, but we can't be sure. He's a psychiatrist, not a soldier. Then again, are any of us soldiers? Erica seems to think we're in the Marine Corps, waving around that rifle with a crazy look in her eyes, threatening to kill anyone who disagrees with her. Erica, I told her, you are a nurse. God, I barely recognize her anymore. What happened to my best friend? What happened to that girl from Stokely, Mississippi? I don't know who Erica Boxer is anymore. Erica died this morning. My friend is gone. One of those horrific things tore her spine out of her body right in front of my eyes. That's lovely. I must be one of the last ones left alive. Not that I've got long. I'm infected with something. I can feel it. I checked out the hydroponics lab this morning. It's a wreck. I could have told them, anyone could have told them, but trying to breed a new fungus to kill the old one that would be disastrous. The rest of it won't budge. I've tried tearing it away with the laser scalpel Erica gave me, but it did nothing. Zip. Zilch. Nada. What doesn't kill it really does make it stronger. I'm going back to retrieve Erica's remains later. I know she died a crazy woman, but she was my friend. I still love her. You became like a monster. Hang on, hold up. There was more to that. It's gross. Alright. Yeah, okay. This is... Alright, okay. That's the same one. What about emails? Alright, first allow me to apologize for mailing you directly, but this is a classified red emergency. I've undertaken further inspection beyond samples 99 D, E, and F and found that the majority of our inventory has been compromised by tampering. There are signs that the tampering began some time ago. Some of the materials are merely spoiled, but a large quantity appear to have been illegally modified. I'm not sure who the new suppliers are, but the inventory they have provided does not match the chemical manifests included. I'm aware this is a shipping concern rather than a hydroponics one, but Project Seed is based around our successful cultivation of hyper-nutritious plants in unusual conditions. With the current stock we possess, there is no limit to the number of illegal or mutated nutrients going into our plant growth. I'd advise that shipping and medical begin more thorough inspections of the received cargo. I suspect the problem would go back for months, although I have no evidence to prove this. Please recommend immediate termination of supply runs and decontamination of irrigation pipes until this is resolved. Best resolved, Sadie Callister. Hydroponics technician. Alright, Sadie, I love you very much, sweetie, but you have lost your have you lost your damn mind? Those samples are restricted. What if Dr. Milan finds out that you've brought samples from out of storage space? It's not only your job you'll be losing. I'll do what you ask, but only because you've never been wrong before. Though I pray to God you are this time. Alright. And everyone is dead, so let's see what's up. Elevator. Probably not working. I don't think this is an elevator. Honestly, that doesn't look like an elevator. Ooh, I can go that way. Is that a cow?
Or never again. It crawled through the night, and then they grafted their eyes and tore through my skin.
Jesus Christ.
Never ever, never again.
Alright. Personal data tag, John Murray. Security cluster system is locked. What the fuck is making that noise?
We burned them with fire and killed them with men. Let us remember, never again.
Are you expecting a beautiful bouncy baby boy or girl? Speak to your nearest
Would you chill?
for details on our confident
Entrance to the medical facilities. Nothing in here, actually. Oh, medical bay terminal. Go fuck with that. I think I just did, but I didn't fuck with it hard enough. Yeah, it's just telling me... Okay. I need to go take someone's PDT, as I assume what that's telling me. Now, these clones are smart. Also, apparently some are infectious? From what that one lady... Relatively intact, blood-stained environmental suits.
Protonergic receptors are present in your principal vascular system.
I didn't mean to pick that up, but I did. What is that? Oxygen cylinder. Alright.
Vanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed can secure.
Oh dear. This looks like a mess, doesn't it?
Back. It's been cut open.
Of course! They must have manually removed the PDTs. That's why the security systems were reset in medical.
Oh, the bodies. The bodies in the crew quarters. They were skinned. The creatures were using the PDTs.
You read that!
Secure areas.
You read that, buddy!
I realized what was going on.
So for me to get
Does that mean that log means nothing?
You have to remove your tag.
Remove?
Perhaps electric shock. No, that wouldn't work.
That would just kill me,
John?
probably.
This is the only surefire way.
What are you saying?
Alright.
The surgery pod should already be programmed to remove
Yep.
It doesn't work out so well for this poor woman.
It's the only way, unless you space jump between deaths.
This is surgery.
John, prep the pod.
Relax! Chill out. Alright. PDA. Jesus Christ. Yep. Way too reliant on PDA logs. Alright, let me pause my timer and just go through all this. A new year for the chief surgeon and a new year for the staff of the medical deck. I have to think of it that way or it gets rather confusing. The staff of the medical deck now consists of 3 extra sections: cybernetics, tissue regeneration, and for some reason, medicinal hydroponics. Yes, it may be medicinal, but as I told Dr. Milan, they are still plants. I don't wish to seem ungrateful. It is Kane Corporation who opened so many new doorways for me and who redefined the frontiers of medicine for us all. As a man who served his apprenticeship on the battlefields, elbow deep in the blood of innocence, to see those deserts and war-torn villages reborn as images of Nirvana is a privilege, and all thanks to the sciences of Kane. And yet it's hard to understand why, on the Groom Lake, so many departments are being forced to share resources like this. I hear our budget will be up for review soon, and the chances of us getting an increase are slim. I'll try to remain positive. My goodness, a 300% budget increase. I have not yet been able to even imagine how helpful this financial windfall will be. Dr. Milan assured me that a sizable portion of this budget will be applied to Project Seed. It makes our work that much more essential. We'll order new equipment and new samples, although I don't totally agree with the ethics of Dr. Milan's acquisition of volunteers for surgery and testing. The leaps and bounds we've made in research more make up for the rest of it. Is it wrong that we must test the limits of morality for the greater good? I'm a surgeon who has seen many awful things in the blood-soaked abattoirs of the Pangea. That is Pangea, right? Pangea War, so perhaps this should be second nature to me, but I don't recall agreeing to the use of children for testing. I went to inspect the stasis tubes at the request of my chief nurse and found there were several children, some as young as 9 years old, awaiting processing. Children! I was shocked and appalled and demanded an explanation from Dr. Milan. Edward Jenner had to test vaccines on children to see if they'd work, he said. I knew the story. What medical does not. I knew the story. What medical doesn't? Okay. Jenner injected infected purulin exudates into the child's arm, which must have seemed callous disregard for the child's life, and yet it saved the boy. That is how he convinced me. We are at the frontier of the science of the sciences. Chances must be taken. I didn't always feel comfortable with his ethical choices, but his logic is sound. The research is too valuable for us to let moral qualms get in our way. I fear that my decision to become a surgeon with Kane Corporation is not quite simple as I thought. The first casualties of the infection spreading across the ship came to my lab, where we had to set up a quarantined operating room. I had to get hands-on with the patient for the first time in years. The flow of blood, the cutting of infected tissue using my specialized tools, God forgive me, but I enjoyed it. It's impossible to explain the adrenaline rush of playing God in such a way. Okay. Of having the lives of so many on the verge of death in your hands. I felt it on the battlefields and I feel it now. It is not the beauty of birth that moves me, it seems, but the pungent stench of death. I thought I'd join Cave Corporation to save my soul. Instead it is to slake the thirst of the beast in me, whose jaws slaver at the scent of blood. I am ashamed. You really should be. You people are fucked. How could I not have seen it? Those awful life forms are disguising themselves as us, inside us. They wear our skins and our PDTs, which explains how the security systems cannot detect them. If I didn't already know where these creatures came from, this would perhaps be less frightening. But they've learned the vile abomination. Abomination. What a word that is. It appears to summarize what we have created in our hubris. We have created evil. God help us all. Yeah, okay. Notices and reports, personal data tags, same, yeah. Dr. Mullen has recalibrated his guidelines for the subjects in Project Seed, and specifically the requirements for any female subjects who have previously been pregnant. Female subjects should... Why won't they let me read? Jesus. The female subject should ideally have been screened, but their precise source is not important. Since the project has a 99.89% chance of a non-fatal reaction in subjects, members of staff will be eligible for this test. The ideal subject is as follows. Blood type O-, height between 5'5" and 6 feet, free of any genetic defects, age between 18 and 40. Subjects must have been recently pregnant, ideally within the past year. Alright, what are you up? We have disagreed often, but never so more than now. I'm aware that Miss Callister doesn't work in surgery and that Chief Nurse Boxer has seniority in terms of rank. However, Callister has one of the most extraordinary organizational minds I've ever worked with. The product storage areas are clean and well indexed. Therefore, I have to challenge your demand that I remove her from her position because of these false reports she has been sending you about anomalies in the supplies. I have no doubt that your claims of her illicitly taking samples is also only an accusation. She's a fine worker and reports on what she feels is right. I'll be taking no action against her. You are in charge of the project, but you must allow me to choose my staff at my own discretion. Regards, Isaiah. You were probably killed for disagreeing with the psychopath. I can't remember his name. Milan, that guy. Alright, what's up here? Oxygen storage tank. Cryopreservation tank. Anesthetic storage. Alright.
Properly prepared for the selected program.
And what's that? Huh? Organic receptacle. Alright, so organic receptacle, protein and fat storage container. What are the rest? Oh, the rest of these aren't even lights. What? Empty stasis fluid container. Alright, how about we put an oxygen storing tank? There. Well, fucking tie it there.
This should be useful.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think that was actually going to work, but fuck it. Let's go. There. Now we just need to...
What is not properly prepared for the selected program?
Yeah, we need the green one. So let's go find stasis fluid. Where is there been stasis fluid? I assume it's that other direction. How about I save? Because I've made progress, you know. Ooh, save game. So, about that blood, force field, charged plasma, molecular electrical field. Yep, don't care. I should go touch it. That sounds like a good idea. A good idea that I'm not gonna do. Oh yeah, this is a room with absolutely nothing in it. I need the other thing. Stasis fluid. Where the fuck am I gonna get stasis fluid? Huh. I can't go back, can I? Stasis fluid. Empty stasis fluid container. Stasis fluid. Probably from a stasis pod, but I can't go back to that. There was nothing down there that had stasis in it. The minigun is bust, or he just doesn't want to use it anymore after shooting the shit out of the room. This is an elevator that... No. There's some seating. I haven't seen seating in a while. Go take a seat. Oh, you did it earlier in the game. Why won't you sick? Flecks of bone and masses of tissue. Yeah, this room was pretty messed up. Atmosphere of Neptune is consuming this vessel as lightning shows the way. We're on Neptune? Or we're at Neptune? Destroyed sentry gun. You try to tell yourself that you're safe for now. Let's go touch it. Nope. Okay, stasis fluid. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna get stasis fluid, but I don't know. I can't go anywhere else unless I'm definitely missing something. Why do I have a pistol?
That'll just break it.
Surgical pod bed. Plastic surgical curtains. Nope. Discarded hospital bed. Okay, personal data tag. Tell you what, I can probably use that to get into that other area. That sounds reasonable to me. In here. Because, I don't know.
Kane Corporation, the
Yep.
last truly great company, wants to thank all employees for their dedicated service.
Yep, way to run around that way.
20% across all sectors. Life expectancy is up 5 years. We are at the cusp.
Alright, who is this? Elizabeth Swanson, force field off. She did not have... Oh, I need to turn the force field off. Okay, turn the force field off. Is that door still locked? That door is still locked. Can I do anything about that door being locked? No. It just... All I did was, unlock it. Or remove the force field from it. Shit. That didn't help at all. Okay, what about the other one? I know there was another one. There was another force field down here. So, that's gone too. Okay. So that door is still locked, but this room looks fucked. Something looks... Oh, stasis! Okay, lovely. Discarded. Looks like I've been connected for quite some time. Oh god, can I interact with every one of these?
Tia, a survivor.
Is someone alive?
Not exactly. He's in stasis.
It could be dangerous to wake someone from stasis without the proper procedures being followed.
Okay.
So who the hell woke me?
Forget him, John. You need to think about the mission.
That you didn't answer my question. Did you fucking avoid my question? Also, that says it was an empty stasis pod. These... Oh, that one says discarded. Am I gonna have to kill him to refill this? Harbinger of Sadness. Broken stasis control terminal. Oh, is that the one you were looking at? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's pretty busted, I'll be honest. Torn apart door, that bodes well. Human torso, that also... Jesus Christ! Femurs buckled in opposite directions and have been ripped from their sockets. Red light casts wicked shadows across the victim's face. Also, yeah, intestines. Jesus, stasis pod shit. Just give me that. Jump scare? No. I'm waiting for one. I'm expecting one, just because. Whoop. Oh, I should use that on this. Not touch that. Go to this. Use that on that. There. Alright, what's up? Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just need stasis pods. Would you relax? I assume it's just on every one of these. So head is that. So let's do that one first. Oh, wrong thing. Head is that. No. Oh, that's not the back thing. That's just a different thing. It was that one. That one. Oh, there was another thing I had to check. What was that one? Okay, 4 of those for the head. Okay. This is probably just gonna kill him. I need the stasis fluid, though, so 1 of that, whatever that is. Oh, I didn't even check what section that was. I'm good at this. That looks like, I don't know. Is it the arm? Possibly? Empty stasis pod. Yeah, see, I don't know what any of these are, like, going for. This could be torso, it could be anything, really. It looks, there's a red line there. And, so there's a lot more than just that. There's a lot more than just that. Is that me, or is that him? That's him. Alright. Or it. Possibly a clone in there, honestly. So, what are we looking at? This is what? Torso, upper torso, it looks like. And it's that 1 and 1. Okay, so upper torso, I guess. Upper torso is that 1 and 1. So... hang on, where's the one that was actually, like, functioning? That one. See, that's straightforward. That's the head highlighted. This is like the upper torso highlighted, but then they just get more and more destroyed. That, and I think I'm missing a bunch of them, so that's that weird little thing, and then 3, and that looks like the lower torso. 3... nope. That one. No, that one. Not that one. That one. It was that one, wasn't it? It was that one, and there was 3. So, and so 1, 2, 3. I'm missing 4 stasis pods, I think. Unless I just have to guess. Oh, there's one. Okay, I didn't even see that one. Buddy. But no, that one's not. It's not interesting enough. Okay, that's helpful. Alright. This is... yes. 3 to that, which is just one of them. So I've done all of those then, haven't I? That one, 1... head, 4. Yeah, I've done all of the ones I can do, unless I don't need the rest.
Another body. 2.
Oh, God. Be still, my beating heart. I saw the most divine creature in hydroponics. She's friends with that nurse, Erica. Erica gives me the evil eye, but Sadie is just a divine thing. Use the word divine twice there. Curves in all the right places and the face of an angel. I keep trying to come up with some reasons to visit the medicinal hydroponics section. She never sees me, though. I'm not trained medical staff. Those soldiers in the recovery room give me funny looks if I'm at the window trying to get her attention. I have to find a way to speak to Sadie directly. Hang on. Destroy what destroys you, smiley face. And this is for NC, some shit diagram. Alright. She seems to go there after every shift. Okay, I've seen her head to the decontamination room, and she seems to go there after every shift. I might try and strike up a conversation by one of the machines, maybe offer to buy her a drink. I'll do it tomorrow, or maybe the day after, because tomorrow I've got a double shift. Still, it takes a brave man to work on unknown sciences in the bosom of the cosmos, doesn't it? Bosom? Like, the jocks are back at school would ever be able to do what I friggin' do. I risk my life and limb to repair essential electronics, and that takes courage. I may not be a soldier, but I think I have the right to call myself a man of courage. You said the word courage too many times. What's with the shutdown? Jesus, 9 days now. I've been trying to get through the surgical pods for a week. Oh, God, I cannot talk. I gave up going to hydroponics to see Sadie after they started restricting access to unnecessary personnel. So now I just hang around product storage by the vending machines hoping to see her. But when I do, I just choke up. Damn, I'm so pathetic. Yeah, there goes all that courage, buddy. I'm reading this book by Ryan Sanchez. It's about the eugenics wars. It's freaking amazing that we're even allowed to do what we do on the Groom Lake. What with what happened all those years ago. I have to hide the book, though. Dr. Milan saw me reading it in the rec room and he went totally apeshit. Threatened to burn the book and fire my ass. So now it stays under my pillow and I sure as hell don't take it on my rounds. Instead, I bring one of the Pangean series by W.C. Dark with me. Is that his real name? Doubt it. I love Major Plot Hole. He's incredible. Sometimes I wish I'd had the balls to be in the Marines rather than engineering. I'd love to be like him. Rations arrived today. Nobody's impressed. It's all emergency shit, so hardly gourmet, but man, I wasn't expecting much, but this is seriously bad. Because food's short, people are going to bug fuck. Lotus punched Malone, broke the poor bastard's nose. Steve's having trouble keeping everyone's fists off each other. I keep asking why we can't just raid hydroponics, but they keep shouting me down, especially Sadie. She looks so pissed when she sees me, but nowhere near as pissed as when she looks at Dr. Milan and Dr. Al Raja blah blah. She must despise me. Why didn't I just ask her up before? Because you're a coward, Burke. A dirty, stinking coward. The power went out again. I'm so freaking scared I can barely breathe. Those rumors of animals prowling around medical? Not rumors. I saw one guy ripped apart by one of those things. Couldn't make it out too well. Pale skin, tails. I think they move around like a pack of dogs and they're strong. People are scared and hungry. I kept a small stash of food in my quarters. I didn't even tell Steve about it. I feel ashamed for keeping it to myself, but people are getting crazy, man. I think it might actually be against regulation to hoard food. Miglietta would kill me if he knew I had rations hidden. Did I say rations for before? Oh, God, I don't know. Come on, the guy's nuts. He's practically strangled me the other day. Carswell had to restrain him. Body still friggin' kills from the operation earlier. Steve was nominated to reprogram the security turrets, and the guy just went and did it. He's a hero. Not like me. Now I'm not just a coward, I'm a frickin' murderer. I use those poor bastards in stasis to keep these god-awful things from getting to me. I just unlocked the stasis units and began the recovery process so that when they staggered out of the deep freeze, those things were waiting for them. I found a product storage room that nearby I was using and locked myself in. When the breach was reported, I heard the screams. I pissed myself. I fucking pissed myself. Oh God, where did it go? Okay, there we go. Is that any way for a real man to behave? As I ran, I saw Sadie cradling her best friend's bloodied body in the corner. The worst friggin' part isn't that it never occurred to me to stop. I just hoped they'd buy me the time I needed to find a hiding place. That's who Burt Carter was, whoever finds this, and I know somebody will. He was a coward. I just hope that the computer parts in this PDA come in handy to whoever finds this. If my hide was useless in life, at least I can hope that something I left behind will be useful. Well, you did. Destroy what destroys you. So it's like that's NCH4. Okay, let's go give that a try on one of them. One of these is NCH4. That one possibly? That does look like it. Is that all? Is that enough? No, I think it's this one's the only one that needs maybe the middle one as well. Oh God. Alright, well I'm out of time, so ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you stop by again sometime, and I'll see you then if you do.